Right, today we're unboxing the three new starter set from VG-D. So we have SS06, 7 and 8. Alright, so we have the main character from the Dear Days game, the final boss, and also a new starter set for Orphis. Alright, so this is the first time Orphis actually appears as a starter set. Alright, we will start off with 06, which is Graham Grace. Alright, so it's similar to the regular version of the Strike deck set, where we have a short storage box like this, and decks, and also card supplies. Right, so for the box design, we have the main character with her ace monster Graham Grace from Kita Sanctuary. Right, so we have a 50 card deck, additional 5 cards, short storage box, which is the box here, one set of sleeves with 53 pieces, and also a deck box. Right, let's take out the belt. And you can see the full picture of Graham Grace here. Front, Graham Grace at the side, the main character, and the Vanguard logo. Right, I was expecting a big Kita Sanctuary logo on it. Right. Right, so this is the set. So first of all, we have the deck. I actually injured my thumb at work today, so there's some issue with the grip. Alright, so we have a basic storage box. Right, storage box. Deck holder with Graham Grace at the front. Shadow of the main character. And the Kita Sanctuary logo here. Right, this is the V3 size, which is slightly bigger than the usual V2 that we get during events. Right, and it can actually fit huge card loaders. Put this aside. Next we have the sleeves. There's 53 pieces here. So for your right deck, 45 and 8 extra pieces. So just a reminder, 46 for your deck, sorry. So just a reminder, for your right deck you must have a different design from your main deck. So you need 4 extra pieces of any sleeves, be it like regular Vanguard back or something. Right, it must be different from your main deck. And next we have the main item, which is the deck itself. Right, take note that all cards in this set is common. Right, there's no foil. And other than a right line and a few cards, they are all reprints. Right, so we have 4 copies of Graham Grace. These are the new generic right lines. So the generic grade 0, grade 1, which when root upon, draw 1 and discard 1. And this is when you're riding onto it, you can Soul Blast 1 instead of discarding 1 card from hand. So this will be shared between Kita Sanctuary and also Fafnir from Dark States. So we have the promo reprint, Foresight reprint. Right, this is the new card. So when any grade 3 and above units in your center column attack and you have a Vanguard with Graham Grace in name, during this battle that attacking unit get power plus 5k. When it's in the front row rearguard circle, when this unit attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Graham Grace in name, and during this turn your unit in the center column have attacked 2 or more times, counter blast 1, and during this battle this unit get power plus 15k. Simple and strong. We have another reprint from the trial deck. Lots of good reprint. Right, so this set is definitely a very, very new player friendly. We even have OT reprint and also the effect Sentinel. Right, the only thing that we didn't get will be the effect triggers, but they'll be asking for too much. And here's are the additional cards. So each deck have 5 additional cards for you to modify. So we have Tanaruru, Cowplay, the Angel. Right, this is a promo card that's very very strong in Grum Grace. So at the end of the turn, if you have Vanguard with Grum Grace in name, retire this unit. From your soul, add a grade 3 to your hand. Right, so you can actually Persona write more, or you can actually pull the promo card. Right, this promo card, grade 3, that gives your Vanguard additional drive back to hand, so you can do it again next turn. And also we have the Chalice, which is a very very good reprint. And let's have a small little comparison. Right, so this is the FFR version that came with the game, and this is the reprinted version. Right, so you can actually up the rarity. It's also available in the booster pack as a double R. Right, so you can actually for your deck if you want. So it's a very simple and very new player friendly deck, and this is only like slightly less than 40 USD. If you buy it in Japan, it's very very cheap. It's really new player friendly, as if you were to divide the cost, it will be like a regular deck, and you spend the money for your sleeve and your deck case. Right, this is definitely a very very new player friendly item. Right, so if you want to start Keter Sanctuary, this will be one of the best item to start off with, because all your staples are here. You can actually use it as a base for your future decks. Alright, so this is Grum Grace SS06. Right, next we'll take a look at Dark States SS07 Fafnir. Right, so this is another boss monster that appeared in the game. Alright, so with the ace monster and the main character, the player here, Fafnir. Right, similar content. Alright, so Fafnir have a slightly different playstyle, and it's one of the very unique card in this game because you can only have one copy in the deck. So the only way for you to Persona write is by using card effects. By itself, there's no way for you to Persona write, and he's strong enough to not need Persona write in the game. Right, so if you're not played the game, do try it. This is definitely a final boss character. Right, so similar design from here at the side, and the character at the other side. Alright, so similarly we have the deck. The deck case. And the sleeve. Alright, let's take a look at the content. So first of all, we have the sleeve, Fafnir, our typical HG, V3 deck case. Alright, I just noticed that we get the DD logo at the bottom. Next will be the main thing, which is the deck. So this deck actually features on the amount of grade in the soul. So they only activate the restand when you have the total of 13 or more grades in the soul, and there's only one copy. And this is the generic right deck. We have the Clock Hand Struggle Kit, Diverting Chopper, and also the Gear Rhinos. Right, so this is a rare reprint that allows you to put inside the soul. So you need a total of 13 or more great dark states, counterblast to the restand, and -1 drive. And with this start deck itself, you can actually do it in the very first turn. Right, this is another strong promo reprint that's very very useful in most dark state deck. So when attack hit, you may soul charge 2 and soul blast 2 to choose and retire an opponent's rear guard. Definitely a very very strong card that should have been reprinted very long ago. Green. Right, this is a new card. that allows you to persona write if this card is in Seoul. Grade 2 promo from the promo pack last year that actually is treated as a grade 4 in the Seoul if you have not read during this turn. Steam Mage. And Grand Drum. Reprint from the trial to start deck. And here comes the 5 extra cards. So first of all this is from the tournament promo pack earlier this year. Right, if your bank card is Fafnir, put one of your other rear guard into Seoul. Choose and retire one of your opponent's rear guard, and if you have 13 or more grade in your Seoul, you get to counter charge 1. Counter charger. Reprint from booster 2 triple R. You can use this in the right deck if you want. For Kid Performer. Alright, definitely a strong addition to the deck. Swirler, right? Common Swirler. And also another Chalice, so you can persona write without using the new card. Alright, and I would say this is the main feature for this 3 start deck. So we have Office Regis, which was from SS02, so it's from the special set booster. And also, as you can see, our character actually fallen, right? So he'll be appearing in the new episode this week, I believe, from the screenshot. Right, so this will be the base for the BT12, where we will get a mask Office, and I believe there will be a reprint for the mask double R in BT12. So if you have not collected, do prepare, right? We may get a chance of getting a reprint, since we have 1 reprint and an additional double R slot according to the items specs. Right, so finally we have an Office short storage box. Right, so we have the deck here. Deck case. And also the sleeve. So Office sleeves. The deck case. And the main item, which is the deck. So this deck is slightly thicker than the other two due to the amount of tokens. Right, we actually have 5 extra tokens. So most of the cards are reprints. Double R, common. These are the 4 units that allows you to put additional world card. Promo reprint. Or the reprinted world cards that you can actually use for other decks if you need. 5 token cards. And for the additional card, we have a band robust to help you search for set order. Destia, Combine Rusher, Boba Mine, and Sentitude. Alright, so that's all for the unboxing. Right, so the next unboxing will be BT12 in early August. Right, so see you again.